part of Candy Craze is creating a unique experience, an experience that is different, that's fun and that's welcoming. Some of the challenges that I face in trying to get that experience across is, I guess, the balance of creating a fun, high-energy culture, but at the same time being authoritative and instructive. To me, there's a fine balance, and trying to mesh the two I find to be very difficult. Another aspect of my company where I'm able to keep it so fresh and full of energy is I hire young students like yourself. So a lot of my students actually come from university. Because they're young and they're 20 or 19 or 21, that comes with some challenges as well, because they'll start working at Candy Craze and then they'll start school and then they realize, oh, after 2 weeks, I can't manage school and working. And so, for me, trying to mesh, as a new company, trying to mesh my vision in terms of creating this unique, different, high energy experience and getting the young energy that I need, but also ensuring that it's reliable. It's some of the challenges that I face as well in terms of staffing for me. The flip side in terms of some of the advantages of starting a new company in Jamaica is the overwhelming amount of support. When you have a unique idea, something different, you find that you have an outpouring of support, and especially from the business community, you think that you're by yourself when you're really not. There's always somebody there to help you. Yes, there are people there that really, don't necessarily want to see you succeed, but 9 times out of 10, you have an abundance of people in the business community, older and younger, who are there to support you, to mold you, to help you be the best that you can be. And so for any of you who has an idea of starting your own company, make sure you have passion. It's 10 times harder working for yourself than working for somebody else. But why is that? Because you don't ever stop thinking about it. You go to work, you're thinking about it. You get up in the morning, you're thinking about it. You go to bed, you're thinking about it. You're dreaming about it, right? So there's a hard balance in terms of work life and then family life or your home life. Trying to mesh the two together is extremely difficult because you never stop working. And especially if this is something for me, I've never had my own business before. So a lot of the things I learned while, I'm learning as I go along. So you do this amazing business plan, and trust me, you need a business plan, it's great. But it's a tip of an iceberg, it's just a start of what can happen. With any business, once you start your business, then everything starts to fall into place. It might not fall into place exactly the way you thought it was going to, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way, but you learn as you go along. It makes you stronger, it builds character, you become more resilient. But at the end of the day, you need to have passion, you need to have determination, you need to be motivated, you need to drive yourself every single day, and you need to be organized. That's the hardest part. And so, for me, I just want to encourage any young entrepreneur. And sometimes, when I was your age, when I was in high school, I never even dreamt of starting my own company. It was not even something I thought about. I just had an idea. And I just took that idea and did some research. And then I realized, boy, I think there's a niche. And then I spoke with some people, and, I guess my biggest thing for somebody who's starting a company is that there are lots of people that are going to tell you it's not a good idea. 9 times out of 10, there are going to be people out there that are going to say, you know what, Jamaica is too hard. Don't invest. If you don't invest in Jamaica, who will? This is your home. This is where you live. If nobody else sees a future, you need to see a future because you don't have a choice. So you make a choice for yourself, So I would just encourage you, do your research. The hardest part is starting. Once you start, you don't really have a choice. Everything else just kind of follows you,